What's up, guys? Before I get the video started, I'm going to be announcing that I have a SoundCloud account for you guys. So if you guys want to just hear audio only and not see my face, then you guys can look at it on SoundCloud, and that's pretty much it. It's just everything in my video, but the difference is it's on audio only. So now you can look at the background and use Safari or play video games while you're listening to me talk about football. If you're interested in that, I have a link in the description below, and I'll have the text right here so you guys can look at the link to my SoundCloud page, and hope you guys follow me. And that's pretty much it, guys. There's that, and I'll catch you guys up later. So enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. What's up, guys? It is Bryan here. Today, going to be talking about the NFL playoffs for this weekend. Now on the NFC side for this weekend. So it's going to be Detroit Lions at Seattle Seahawks and New York Giants at Green Bay Packers. So those two games should be an interesting matchup. I think they're better than the AFC side, but that's just my opinion. I don't care. Anyways, let's just get to it. So predictions. Who am I going to go with for these two matchups? First of all, Detroit at Seattle. That should be a pretty easy one. I think a lot of people are going to go with Seattle, and I agree with most people. I am going to be going with Seattle for this game. Although I'm a 49er fan, and I'm supposed to hate the Seahawks. I love the Seahawks as well. I love to watch the Seahawks play, even though sometimes they can be cocky and arrogant, but at the same time, they're a really good team, especially at home. They were 7-1 this year. That was really impressive on Seattle's part. And Russell Wilson, he's not too bad either, even though that offensive line sucks really badly. They can get through Detroit this game. It's not a tough team like the New England Patriots or the Dallas Cowboys or the Atlanta Falcons or something like that. This is the Detroit Lions, and Detroit Lions have been really inconsistent this whole year, and trying to go to Seattle and try to winning playoff game at Seattle, that seems nearly impossible for them. And they haven't won a road playoff game since 1957. Yes, 1957. That's been a long time, way before my time. I think Seattle can get through this and win pretty convincingly with the good defense, even without Earl Thomas. They don't really need Earl Thomas for this game in particular. And offensively, I think they can make enough plays with Doug Baldwin. I think Thomas Rawls, I'm not sure if he's out or not. I forgot who the running back is exactly, but whoever the running back is, and you got Russell Wilson as well, making plays within the pocket and using his legs as well. That is just an ultimate lethal combination against the Detroit Lions, and I think Seattle puts this game away. I'm going to say Seattle 32, Detroit 17. I think this is going to be a pretty easy game for Seattle to take over, and that's my final prediction, and moves on to the divisional round against the Atlanta Falcons for the next Sunday or Saturday, whatever the game is. I don't really care what day exactly. As long as the game is happening, it's going to happen. So I think that's going to be a pretty easy win for Seattle. And moving on to the Giants and Packers game, very compelling matchup. This is really compelling. I don't know who to go with. A lot of people are going to try to overblow Odell Beckham Jr. and the whole boat party in Miami. I don't really care about that. I never really talked about that. I don't really talk about people's off the field issues unless it's really bad, unless somebody got arrested or something like that, like really seriously, like getting in legal trouble. I will make a video on that maybe if it affects my team, the 49ers, but I mean, they're just having fun with Justin Bieber of all people, but it doesn't matter. I'm just not going to account for this match. I'm going to just account what's happened on the field from the past regular season all the way to this weekend for this matchup. Aaron Rodgers, wow, he said he was going to run the table, and he did run the table. That's why I had him really close to winning the MVP for this year, but I had Derek Carr, my man, win the MVP, because I think after this weekend, when they lose to the Texans, I think they're going to realize that they really need Derek Carr, and he really is valuable to this team. My definition is good stats and how much value you have to your team when you're out of the lineup, and I think Derek Carr fits both criteria. Stats, they're not as good as Tom Brady's, but at the same time, I think they're good enough to suffice that he can be an MVP candidate if they give him the award, which I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be between Matt Ryan or Tom Brady, but I think Matt Ryan's going to be winning that overall now, because I made the video a while back and I didn't realize that Derek Carr was going to get injured against Indy, so that was pretty unfortunate, but I already talked about that already, so I don't want to make a 30-minute video on that, so I'll just keep it like that. And the New York Giants, they have a pretty up and down season, mostly an up season. They've had a little bit of down season as well. Just talking about Eli Manning and the offense, sometimes Eli Manning doesn't like to show up, and he likes to throw interceptions when you really don't want to, but sometimes he likes to do that, and Odell Beckham is a beast, but sometimes that offense just relies on Eli to Beckham one play and they win the game. I don't know if that flies in Green Bay, but it might, because it's Eli Manning, it's the playoffs, so maybe Eli Manning's going to be a different man, because every time he gets in the playoffs for the past two seasons that he has been in the playoffs, in 2007 and 2011, he has really shown up in the playoffs, so I would cross my fingers if I was Green Bay. The defense for the Giants, you got Janoris Jenkins, you got Olivier Vernon. Man, great free agent signings. I did not expect those signings to be really good. I thought they were going to be mediocre at best, but they really pay dividends, and that's why they are where they're at right now, because of those defensive free agent signings. And it's been pretty good for the defense. This is really shaping out to be the 2011, 2007 Giants. More 2007, because the defense was really good in 2007, and Eli Manning can probably get a hot hand during this time of the year. I don't count Eli Manning out. Like, if it's going to be the Patriots and Giants, I might pick the Giants this time, because I picked against the Giants twice in those past two Super Bowls against Brady, and I was wrong on both of them. If they meet up in the Super Bowl, Giants and Patriots, I think I would give the edge to the Giants this time. That's just me, but anyways, after talking about that, after talking about the good Giants defense, sometimes the offense can be stale with Eli Manning, but that was the regular season. This is the postseason now, so it can be different. And Aaron Rodgers running the table, and he actually ran the table, and the defense is improving for whatever reason. They're actually doing not too bad considering beginning beginning and middle of the season, they were just plain awful. They were just awful. They let Kirk Cousins just destroy them a couple weeks ago on Sunday Night Football. They're getting up there a little bit, and it's at Green Bay as well. So there's a lot of factors to get into who's going to win this game. But overall, for this game, I'm going to be going with the New York Giants. Yes, I'm going to be going with the Giants. I don't care about the whole party Odell Beckham, Justin Bieber thing. I really don't care. I think defensively, I think they can stop Aaron Rodgers, and I think Eli Manning is going to be making some good plays in the playoffs. And it doesn't really matter if it's in Green Bay because New York is used to playing in cold weather. I usually don't take weather into consideration unless it's like the Atlanta Falcons or like the LA Rams or something like that in Los Angeles, having to go to Green Bay or New York or something like that. It's the New York Giants. I wouldn't take weather into heavy consideration. A little bit, but not too much. That's just me, though. I think Eli Manning's going to make some good plays. I think Odell Beckham's going to have a good game. I think the defense can do enough to stop Aaron Rodgers from throwing touchdowns and stuff like that. I'll keep it a middle scoring game. I'll say the Giants would win this game probably 28, Green Bay Packers 24. I think that's a pretty good prediction. I think it's a close game. I think it'll be an epic game, but I think Eli Manning and the Giants pull off right near the end of the game for the go-ahead touchdown. That's just what I think, and I think Seattle and New York are going to be moving on to the playoffs. The Seattle Seahawks are going to be playing the Atlanta Falcons, and the New York Giants are playing the Dallas Cowboys for the third time, so that should be fun. That'd be great to see, I guess, and we can see if they can beat the Dallas Cowboys for the third time. It's hard, but we'll see if they can do that. That's my predictions right there, you guys. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, do whatever you want in this video, and I will be catching you guys up later next week when I predict a NFC, AFC divisional round, and might have another special video for you guys. Not really special, but another topic video. I'll catch you guys up later, and I hope you guys have a nice week and enjoy some football. Bye, guys.